Howdy folks, it's your old mate DP, and today we're calling out one of the most pathetic, shameless, half-assed YouTube transformations I've ever seen. We're going to be talking about a channel that used to be known as Matters Now, a channel that used to be a genuine community hub for great debates, thoughtful discussion, and top-tier after-shows for debate, thanks to the legends that are Max, Issa, and Dr. J. But now, that channel's been reclaimed or hijacked, basically, gutted and rebranded as Earth Climate or Earth Films, which is a bot-riddled mess spewing soulless AI drivel. And today I'm going to show you how deep the rabbit hole of fakery and derp actually goes. There is a little backstory here. To get the full story, go to the video that's linked down in the description. I'll put the thumbnail on screen for you. You can get all the details from Max himself. The super short version is the original channel owner of Matters Now, Dodgy, handed over the keys to Max and Issa and Dr. J, claiming he was off to work on an oil rig where there's no internet. You know, there's a well-known issue when you work on an oil rig that you're not allowed to have internet access for reasons. That's a thing that we all know about, right? It sounds legit. Except here's the problem. The whole oil rig story was a little bit of a lie. And by a little bit, I mean absolutely massive. He lied to the entire community because he was actually in prison serving time after being convicted for soliciting sex from a minor. Now, that is not opinion. That is not speculation. That is a matter of public record. Following these revelations, what happened is Max, Issa, and Dr. J, who no longer wanted to be associated with Dodgy for, I think, obvious reasons, along with the rest of us, they offered to buy the Matters Now channel and take total control. Give it a proper home, unsullied by Dodgy's actions. And he'd agreed initially. But then, in true snaky snake fashion, he backed out. He welched on the deal and cut them out altogether. So instead, he's rebranded it to Earth Climate, and he started flooding that channel with AI-generated garbage that nobody asked for. Thankfully, all of the videos that Max, Dr. J, Issa, and even myself were a part of are no longer visible on that channel, and I think that's probably for the best. Now, again, Max tells a whole story better than me. I'm not going to rehash all of the ins and outs of it, but there's plenty of info around. You can find it if you want it. Fill your boots. But what I want to talk about is some numbers following the rebranding of Matters Now to Earth Climate. So if we just hop over to a different screen, you can see it here very clearly. AI generated header, AI generated logo, AI generated everything. There's some interesting things that I want to point out initially for you humble debunkers. 16,000 subscribers from 7 videos. 148 views, 646, 29,000, 9.3 thousand, 10,000, 5,000, 11,000. So a lot of views on this AI slop, and the shorts haven't done quite so well. But 16,000 subscribers is a very interesting figure, especially when we go to Social Blade that tracks these things. You can see here it's actually just under 16,000, 15.9 is what we're looking at. But let's call it 16,000 just to keep things simple. 4,000 subscribers added in the last 30 days. That is some impressive growth. But right next door, just here, 185,000 views wiped off the channel in the last 30 days. That seems like a bit of an imbalance. It's a little bit weird. And this is where things get even weirder. If you can't see this clearly, you might need to like tap on your screen and zoom in if you're on a mobile device or something like that. But bear with me, folks. It is worth it. I'll even zoom in a little bit here for you. There you go. So 2nd of June 2025, this channel had just under 12,000 subscribers, and it was a little bit lower before that. But you can see here on the 2nd of June, over 250,000 views and 105 videos were removed from this channel. So that's all the stuff that Max, Issa, Dr. J were a part of. Everything from Matters Now was wiped from existence, except for Wayback Machines and things like that on the internet. And again, over 250,000 views gone. Nothing else happened. There were no new videos, but 700 subscribers suddenly appeared with 0 content the next day. That seems weird. And it's just continued on. So we've got the first video added back onto the channel, an AI video, 200 subscribers gained from 104 views. That seems a little bit strange. Then another video got added, suddenly 5,000 views of that one, and another 400 subscribers. That is super impressive. Great work. No videos here, but suddenly 10,000 views and another 300 subscribers, and on and on and on we go. On the 9th of June, they lose 100 subscribers, only get 66 views, but that's okay because the next day, 400 subscribers picked up and 6,000 views, again, without adding another video. 15,000 views, 400 subscribers, no video, 200, 300, no video. One more video gets added here, 2,000 subscribers, 2,000 views, 300 subscribers, and on and on and on we go. Daily average, 137 subscribers added, but dropping 6,000 views and losing 16 videos a day. These numbers don't add up at all. That's very strange, particularly the subscriber counts. That doesn't make any sense to have that sort of growth following this rebrand, because I know for a fact a buck ton of people have unsubscribed from the channel formerly known as Matters Now and have jumped ship. Why have we done that? Because this channel's garbage and it's run by a predator. But Earth Climate's gone from what it was, Matters Now, to gaining 4,000 subscribers in a matter of weeks. And that's very, very odd. It's not organic growth, okay? That growth is purchased. These are bot views. These are bot subscribers bought and paid for by the channel owner. How do we know that? Because we can compare that to some organic growth. This is Yerba Mate Talks, the channel, the brand new channel set up by Max, Issa, and Dr. J around the same time. So anyone who was viewing Matters Now pretty much is hanging out over here. And if you haven't unsubscribed from Matters Now or Earth Climate and subscribe to Yerba Mate Talks, please do so immediately while you're watching this. I'll wait. I won't really wait, but you can pause the video and do it. That's fine. Then come back. All good. 700 subscribers from 10 videos, hours and hours and hours of content doing what Max, Issa, Dr. J do best. 702 subscribers, good work community. We've got them back to the point where they can monetize. They've got watch hours up. It's fantastic. But that is what organic growth actually looks like on a channel in just a couple of short weeks. It is awesome, but this is launching fresh. This is building from the ground up and delivering actual content that people care about that isn't generated by AI robots with absolutely no effort other than asking it for some poem about Earth being sad. But we can even go a little bit further down the rabbit hole, and because it's me, we are absolutely going to and dig into the nitty-gritty of some of these videos, because frankly, it's kind of hilarious, and it also highlights just how dodgy this situation actually is. So we're just going to go down to the videos here. We've already covered the subscriber count, which is absolute BS, bought and paid for. But the same thing is happening with the videos. How do I know? Let's dig in. So this one, which was a fundraiser apparently, no idea what that means, 11,000 views from 11 days ago. It's a 2.5 minute video. I'm not going to play it. Thanks, ad. 11,000 views, 105 likes, one comment pinned by Earth Climate. Here's the funny thing. He's liked the comment. He's clicked the love hearty thing, so he loves his own work. And then the comments are turned off. Why would you turn the comments off on a video? Probably to avoid some, very, very awkward questions that have come up. A lot of views, not a lot of likes really. It's less than 10%. Seems a little bit odd. By the way, comments are disabled across the board because, as I said, they don't want you pointing out how cooked these numbers are, or asking why the channel's been rebranded, or asking about prison sentences and convictions. So, fair enough. And if the comments do get turned on, that's exactly what's going to happen. It's going to be full of that. This one, 5,000 views from just 11 days ago. This one has 15 likes. That's a very, very poor ratio. Again, liked comment, love heart, comments turned off. Very dodgy. This one, 10,000 views. Oh, it must be awesome. No, it's the same crap. 100 likes on this one, just the one comment. Same old, same old. This one is hilarious and should ring alarm bells and raise a big fat red flag for
this river died.
Everybody. The river remembers. I remember that this video has almost 10,000 views from 8 days ago and only 3 likes. Three likes. Now, to give you a bit of context on that, for most legit channels, they see between 1 and 10% like to view ratio. So that means if you've got 10,000 views, you'd normally expect to see somewhere between 100 to 1,000 likes on the video. But now here, there's nothing because it's bots and the viewers don't actually exist. Do you want some further evidence of that? Because I can give you some further evidence of that. And this is possibly the best one. This YouTube short has 646 views. That's 646 people who've clicked on the video and checked it out or had it pop up in their shorts feed. And then I hope have very quickly swiped it away when they realize that it sucks. But this is the best bit. Check this out. 646 views, but somehow 989 likes. This isn't doctored. You've just seen me click on it live in person, although this is recorded, but it's not edited. I'm doing this on the fly. 646 views, but 989 likes. How do you get more likes on a video than you have views when you have to view the video to like it? Just ponder that for a second. Seems a bit odd. So either the bots are working overtime and somehow they figured out how to double or triple or quadruple like a video without actually going into it to view it, or maybe all these viewers are time travelers who are liking the video before they've watched it. Maybe in prison you can build a TARDIS. I've got no idea, but it's very, very strange. I think you'll agree that the answer to how that happens, by the way, is you purchase views and some nefarious actor triggers a bot that does this for you. That's how that happens. So in short, it's all fake. The views, the subs, the engagement, it's about as genuine as a flat earther's map of Antarctica. Now, further to all this, I just want to give you a crash course on how one might be able to spot a bot farm channel. I think you get where this is going, but basically, if you see something like a sudden massive subscriber spike without a viral video to justify it, which this definitely did not have, oh, that's interesting. We've picked up a few more subscribers. It's ticked over to 16K already. Great job. That is a big fat red flag. So there you go. If you've got sky high view counts with no proportional likes or comments or engagement, obviously in this case, comments are an issue because they're disabled on everything. But the likes on that video and especially on that YouTube short are very, very suspect. So if you've got high view counts and no proportional engagement, bing, big red flag should be going off in your head. Also, further on the comments, if they're disabled, obviously whoever's running the channel does not want real people pointing out that the Emperor's got no clothes at all. No clothes. Naked Emperor. Gross. Sorry for giving you that visual. And again, engagement rates, likes versus views that make absolutely no sense. That is a big red flag. And as I've just shown you, Earth Films or Earth Climate, this one ticked every single box. Now, some of you might be wondering, DP, why does any of this matter? Why do you care? And why are you platforming a convicted sex predator on your channel? That's not what I'm doing at all. I'm raising awareness of a channel that basically shouldn't exist and absolutely does not deserve your time or subscription to help inflate their numbers. They're already artificially inflating. But the other question you might have is around the AI side of things. I've called it AI slop and lazy AI content, and you might be tempted to call me out because I had this video, Fraud Almighty, that I used AI to help me create. AI helped me create the character designs. It helped me with the animating of the mouths and some of the character movement. And it did help me edit and refine the script. That was it. All of the editing, that was all me. The writing of the script, other than AI checking it for formatting and everything else, that was me. Again, the editing of the video, that was me. All the voice actors are humans. They're actual people, which you can see on the thumbnail of that video. This stuff is different. It appears to just be pure AI generated garbage, where whatever these poems or whatever the hell is going on with those, that's probably just been spat out of ChatGPT or something similar, with very little effort given the rate it was spat out. It has stopped, thankfully. The flood is over, at least for now. I assume that Ocean's run out of AI generating credits or something like that, and he's got to wait for his YouTube paycheck to come through before he can up his subscription and start flooding us all with this crap again. The point I want to make here, why does any of this matter? People might still be subbed to this channel. People might be subbed to this channel thinking it is still Matters Now because they're not paying attention. Maybe they haven't checked out Matters Now for a while, but it's still attached to their user account and they just haven't noticed. Maybe they haven't noticed the rebrand. Maybe they're not paying attention. Look, that's fine. But by staying subscribed to this channel, you're boosting a channel that's run by a convicted predator who lied to the community, the entire community, stiffed Max, Issa, and Dr. J, completely screwed them over, and is now trying to game the system with bots and by some semblance of integrity and credibility by completely doing the opposite. It's incredibly narcissistic. It's incredibly misleading. It's very, very dodgy, and frankly, it's bullshit. Meanwhile, the real heroes, as we've already seen, are not sitting here, part of this project. They're sitting over here at Yerba Mate Talks, actually doing the work. They've started this channel and they're rebuilding from scratch. There are no bots. There is no fakery. This is just real content, doing all the things that we've all enjoyed over at Matters Now. So if you want to support the people who built Matters Now and turned it into something that's worth watching and turned it into the awesome community hub that we've all loved and enjoyed, unsubscribe from Earth Climate. If you search for Matters Now, it'll still come up. Just click that subscribe button and remove yourself from that situation, and then head over here to Yerba Mate Talks, click the subscribe button on this page, watch it, and let's help them get back to where they belong. These guys are doing the real work. This is a steaming dumpster fire of horribleness. Just to reiterate, and I cannot stress this enough, here's what you need to do, people. You need to unsubscribe from Earth Climate. Do not feed the bot farm. You need to go to Yerba Mate Talks, or if you're Australian, Yerba Mate Talks, and support the real creators who made Matters Now what it was. It will never be that again. That channel is as dead as a can of spam, or as dead as a flat earth's sun explanation in Antarctica. And then share this video if you can. Let's make sure everybody knows the truth. Let's make sure everybody knows what's going on and can make an informed decision as to where their subscription, their time, their energy, and their views should be going. That's going to be it from me, kids. Until next time, I shall see you next time. Be good. If you can't be good, don't get caught. And also, another channel you should check out is Conspiracy Music Studios. You've seen the music videos on other channels. They write awesome lyrics. They do some super good editing, and their subscriber count is an embarrassment. So go help them out. I would appreciate it, and I know Conspiracy Music Studios would appreciate it too. All right, I'm done. Bye.